You ever seen a kindergarten report card from the 1950s? One from 1954 listed skills like I can skip, I can tell rhymes, I can cut with scissors, I am polite, I come to school clean. Now compare that to today's New York State kindergarten standards. The difference is dramatic. In 1954, expectations were simple and practical. Teachers checked off whether children could recognize colors, count to 7, sing songs, work with clay, or listen to a story. There was a big focus on manners, hygiene, and social behavior. Things like being kind, carrying a chair the right way, and eating nicely. Today's New York State standards are detailed and academic. By the end of kindergarten, this is an example from the New York State standards. Children are expected to add and subtract within 5, count to 100 by ones and tens, write upper and lowercase letters, blend and segment syllables and sounds in words, read high-frequency words like the, you, and does, write sentences that state opinions, provide information, or narrate events. Keep going. Demonstrate early scientific inquiry, making predictions, conducting observations, and even talking about weather patterns and ecosystems. Explore social studies concepts like maps, globes, and cultural traditions. That's a huge shift in just a few generations. So here's the challenge. Kids don't all enter kindergarten at the same starting line. Some arrive reading full books, and others are just learning how to hold a pencil. Some others have years of preschool behind them, and others are experiencing school for the first time. On top of that, today's children grow up surrounded by screens that deliver fast dopamine hits. Their brains are used to quick rewards, instant feedback, and constant stimulation. When they enter kindergarten, sitting still and focusing without that constant reward system, it can feel really overwhelming and really challenging. That's not a character flaw. It's a brain that hasn't had enough practice learning in slower, sustained ways. So then when we pile heavy academic standards on top of this wide range of abilities and challenges, we sort of set unrealistic expectations for children and our teachers. And too often, testing and assessments then also take over the day, and outdoor play and exploration time just shrink down in time throughout the day. So what all children can work on, though, no matter what their starting point, are the foundations for learning itself. How to focus attention and persist through challenges, how to start and finish a project, how to manage emotions and frustrations, how to play, share, and collaborate with others, how to stay curious and motivated to learn new skills. These are skills I work on as an adult all the time. These are self-regulation and social skills, and they are what makes first grade and every grade after easier for our students. If we teach children how to learn, academics will follow more naturally. The truth is, kindergarten should not just be about hitting benchmarks. Yes, literacy and numeracy matter, but they can be woven into play, storytelling, building, movement, and creativity. That's how children learn best at this age. But to get there, we need to educate all players, parents, administrators, and teachers. Parents need reassurance that play and self-regulation are not wasted time, that they're essential. Teachers need our support, and they need to be flexible to meet kids where they are at. And administrators need to see that developmentally appropriate practice leads to long-term success, not just short-term test scores. So when we look back at 1954, it's not about saying everything was better then. It's about recognizing that children haven't changed biologically in just 70 years. What's changed is our expectations and the world around them. So if we can balance this wisdom of the past, play, socialization, good habits, with the knowledge we have today, literacy, numeracy, and higher order thinking, we can create a kindergarten experience that truly serves children. Because the goal isn't to rush academics. The goal is to raise learners who are confident, capable, and curious for life. So maybe the real question isn't 1954 or today, but how can we take what we know now and design kindergarten around what kids truly need to succeed? What do you think? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.